So, place number 4, Mr. Todd Gottel, will be sworn in by Congressman Hall.
Todd, I'm glad he pronounced your name before I got to you
Thank
there.
you. You're great. Just call me Todd.
Todd,
It's nice to
honored
meet
to swear you in here. Will you raise your right hand? I, Todd W. Gottel,
I, Todd W. Gottel,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of City Councilman.
that I will faithfully execute the office of City Council, the duties of City Council,
Place 4, City of Rowlett,
Place 4,
of the
City
State of
Rowlett,
Texas,
of the State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
and the laws of the United States and of this state.
and the laws of the United
States.
and the laws of the United States and the state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have a few comments.
Good.
Okay, great. Thank you. I have prepared actually a few comments that I wanted to share, but first, to the citizens, of course, of the city, Congressman, Commissioner, of course, Mr. Mayor, Council, city officials, friends, supporters, and of course, my family. I'd like to begin with just a very heartfelt thank you. Thank you for coming to celebrate this event this evening. It really does mean a lot to me. I would like to extend, I've been practicing this all day long, and I keep saying expend, and so I meant extend the office, or I would like to extend a special thank you to Congressman Hall and County Commissioner Cottrell for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here tonight. It is a great honor, of course, to have both of you here. And to my dear, very special friend, Dr. Stephen Leatherwood, of course, my pastor at First Baptist Church, thank you for attending tonight. I have to tell you, very candidly, if you ever need a pastor or just need a great church home, First Baptist is a great place to be. I thought this was a good advertisement, so. But you know what? I cannot thank everyone individually. There's just too many people. It's very difficult to thank everybody. There are just so many people, and many of you guys just played invisible roles. And, people helping to put out signs, hand out flyers, fix signs, arrange meetings, fix more signs. And, did I mention fixing signs? Let me say, I can honestly tell you that the weather was not our friend during this election. I learned more about sign installation and maintenance than you would probably ever want to know. Thank you to all my family, my friends, groups, supporters, and, of course, my church family. I appreciate all the help, the support, and the continued encouragement through this election. But most importantly, I'd like to thank the citizens of this great community. Thank you so much for giving your trust and providing me this opportunity to serve as your council member. This election was about one thing. It was about change. Changing the way we do things. Changing the way, of course, that we look at things. And most of all, giving a voice back to you, the citizens of this great community. Your message was very, very clear. It's time for a change. I wish I could tell you that the road ahead would be easy. I wish I could tell you that we're not going to face any challenges. But I know we're going to be faced with a lot of difficulties, and we have a lot of difficult decisions coming up. But our focus, however, is very, very clear. One, we need to complete our current road projects, the sewer projects, the water projects. And for Cindy Wright, if you're listening out there, in Kenwood Heights, as I told her before, help is on the way. Economic development is also critical. I know we need more restaurants and retail stores. I've been told by so many people that we need that. But most of all, we need to bring new business into this community to create higher paying jobs into the city, especially when 190 comes through. And that will be here a lot sooner than we think. And we also need to be very good stewards of the land that we have left in this community. We also need to be good stewards of managing our tax money. We need to make sure each dollar is spent in the best possible way, even if we have to go through the budget line by line. And finally, something I'm very passionate about, and that's the creation of a community advisory council. We envision this as made up of homeowner leaders, of course, business leaders, key groups like senior groups, youth groups, and also key churches in the community, all that play a very, very important role in the city. And the goal, of course, is also to involve our city departments. But the real goal is simple, to develop better lines of communication between the city and the citizens. Together, we have the ability to change our future. I can promise you as a council member, I will do my best to answer to ask those tough questions, be a good listener, be a good representative for our community, and a good steward of our tax money. In closing, my mom always told me, don't forget where you came from, and most importantly, don't forget those that got you there. She went on to say that trust is not a gift, it's something that is earned. Thank you again for your trust, and may we work together to make Rowlett a better place for tomorrow. May God bless you, God bless the city, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
You know, all of us have campaigned, Judge. You were judge before you have this high office, and that's the way I knew you and admired you very much. But we've all campaigned, and we've all been turned down at doors. But one fellow told me, he knocked on a door, and they said, who are you? He said, well, my name's Wilson. I said, which Wilson are you? He said, well, I'm Josh Wilson's son. She said, get off my porch and get off my property. And he got back out to his car and marked doubtful by her name. But we're all hopeful and make good speeches, and that was a very good speech, and I enjoyed it. Now, if we might have